You're listening to the Monday Night Community Show with Daniel on BRFM.
This is the Daniel Monday Night Community Show on demand through YouTube. Thank you very much for choosing to listen to us through this method. If you'd like to keep up to date with when I add new interviews, then subscribe to this channel. So we're going to be joined on the telephone and talking all about parents not getting enough sleep. Firstly, the both of you, thank you very much for joining us. If you could just introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about yourselves, that would be great to start us off.
Great, thanks Daniel. I'm Ali and I am the co-founder of upallhours.com.
My name is Al Ferguson and I'm the founder of the Dad Network.co.uk.
So I was hoping you could start off by telling us how much sleep mums in our area here on the island claim to get each night.
Well, actually, the research has shown that mums on the Isle of Sheppey are 65% of them are saying that a lack of sleep is having a negative impact on their relationship with their partner, which is really interesting because it's quite a bit above the national average of 56%. So it just goes to show that it's a real problem for mums on the island.
So can that lack of sleep create relationship problems as well, and also problems with other children?
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't just cause issues between parents, but actually, our relationships wherever we go. If we're sleep deprived, then it's going to impact our work relationships, colleagues, friendships, parents, family, all kinds of relationships, and even with our children as well.
And I imagine there's quite some sort of challenges getting a good night's sleep, especially when you've got a baby and young children.
Definitely, Daniel. I mean, a lack of sleep is a real problem for new parents because kids are up for all different types of reasons. And this month is Colic Awareness Month. And colic is a major source of sleep deprivation for parents. It's very hard to diagnose, and I think a lot of parents don't even know that it exists. I mean, 26% of mums on the island had never even heard of colic before becoming a parent. And I think that part of the battle with getting a good night's sleep is identifying what the cause of your baby being awake for is. And I think so an awareness of colic is a really good place to start because I think it can be a major culprit in sleep deprivation.
Absolutely. And if you know what you're dealing with, then you can you can then address the issue. So, for example, if you know that colic is the issue, you can try baby massage or Infocol or whatever other tools that you've got to kind of tackle it, and that can be a huge help to soothing your baby.
And I'd imagine that sort of lack of sleep builds up slowly, so initially you're not really realising it's causing the problems that it does.
I think so. I think sleep deprivation can creep up on you, and I think also with the elation of having a new baby, often it's hidden for quite a number of days, maybe even weeks, before you realise how exhausted you are. And that's why when you're confronted with a baby that's crying all the time by something like colic, you can take a while to realise the effect that's having on you, and can begin to feel low or feel like you're not coping, and that's why resources online can be a huge benefit, and one of them that is wonderful is a charity called Crisis, and they run a helpline for parents who have a baby that won't stop crying, and they offer support and a wealth of content, and even a helpline, so you can actually phone and speak to a person that can offer you real support in those desperate times.
Have either of you ever suffered with that problem, been affected by that?
Yeah, for sure. So my youngest, Ted, who's 3 now, he certainly had colic when he was a young baby, and yeah, just feeling like you're not alone was really helpful to me. So we reached out online just to speak to other parents and find out whether anyone else is experiencing this. And I think that as soon as you know that it's actually quite common, I think 1 in 5 babies have colic, to know you're not alone and that it is very common is really, really useful. And that certainly helped me when we were dealing with Ted.
Was there anything else you'd like to cover or get over to our listeners, or of course let them know about anywhere they can find out more information?
Yeah, I think there's a few places that it's a really good place to start. One is the Crisis Charity website, which is cry-sis.org.uk, and they're a great source of support support. In order to identify the indicators of colic, the NHS website is a wonderful place. If you are parents looking for support, obviously the Dad Network is a great place to talk to fellow dads about the problems that you're facing. And upallhours.com has got a wealth of content and support for parents on all types of parenting and childhood issues.
Well, I'd like to thank you very much for taking the time out to talk to us here at BRFM Bridge Radio on the Daniel Monday Night Community Show.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Daniel.